are my hydroponic Tiny Tim tomato plants, and as you can see, they're doing quite well. Certainly better than my outdoor tomato plants. I set these totes up around 2 months ago. The one on the left I set up as a Kratky system, the one on the right as a deep water culture system. As you can see, both the Kratky Tiny Tim tomatoes, there are 2 in this tote, and the DWC plants, yes, there are 2 in this tote also. All plants are doing quite well with lots of clusters of flowers and tomatoes. I'll do a more in-depth video on the growing process from seed to harvest to compare these 2 hydroponic systems, but I need to wait until the fruit starts to ripen to document the entire growing process, and to fairly compare the Kratky plants with the DWC plants, I'll need a taste test as well. So now the question I have is, should I prune these plants? They are getting a bit out of control, as you can see. I've already removed the bottom leaves from the plants to help with the airflow, but now that the plants are putting out lots of flowers and fruit, should I prune them? The traditional thought about pruning tomato plants in general is to prune the suckers and extra foliage so that the plant puts its energy into producing fruit rather than lots of leaves. But here I have plants that are producing lots of flowers, fruit, and also leaves. So does conventional wisdom hold true for Tiny Tim? Well, let's start with this particular breed or variety. Tiny Tim was specifically bred to be a container tomato plant. Its parents were window box and red currant. It normally grows at most to 16 inches tall and grows more tomatoes than foliage, as you can see here. This type of tomato plant is considered a bush variety, also known as a determinate variety, so generally no pruning is necessary. In spite of its out-of-control appearance, the plants here are producing lots of fruit while still staying manageably small. If this was an indeterminate variety, the vines would be growing and growing and would have outgrown these totes already. So the only pruning I'm going to do on these plants is leaves that don't look healthy, or if I think a part of the plant is too dense. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait until these babies turn red and ripe. Interestingly, I didn't hand pollinate these plants. They took care of that themselves. And it looks like every flower has been turning to fruit without any help from me. So far, I'm very happy with this variety of tomato. Both the Kratky and the DWC plant are teasing me with lots of green tomatoes. Hopefully it's not just a tease. Here I am taking a cutting, not because the plant needs a pruning, but because I want to clone the plant and get even more tomatoes. I'll share the progress of the clone in future videos. As you can see, my outdoor garden is in no shape to plant anything in it, so planting indoors is the way to go. I hope you enjoyed this quick update on Tiny Tim, and thanks for watching. Bye!